Good morning. Well, I ordered my piece for last week. We noticed when we were combining on the last day, just before the rain, we noticed that there was a lot of slop in this. And we looked at that and that is completely worn out. So I ordered this piece. It just came in last night. So I'm gonna put that in. I gotta cut this piece out. It's cut in here, across there. So that's gonna take a little bit of work. And what that does is when we bring that auger all the way out, we noticed that it wasn't sealing in around there when we were getting oat splashing out. So this should do the trick. Hey, now you can see there's supposed to be a ball in here, so I gotta cut this out and then weld on the new one. So the one I got's a little bit beefier. Hopefully it works. Guess I better make sure before I start cutting the other one out. Well, that fits in there nice. And this is a lot thicker. Everything about this is thicker. So this is it's supposed to move in there. But this looks wider. And it is. Sucker. That sucks. That doesn't work. Okay, well there goes that idea. Here I thought I'd go beefier and it'd be better, but I didn't see that being the issue. Yeah, that's out by like a 1/4 inch. Not even a 1/4 inch. So, well there goes that. Now I gotta find out whether I can order that through J&M. Okay, put that back together, and place that we bought this, they actually have that piece. They're just a little bit further away, and I didn't think it would be a common part, but apparently they have a few in stock, so it's a little different, should work. So nephew Quinn, he's gonna go pick that up, and this will probably have to wait till tomorrow to get fixed. Yeah.
So I'm getting ready to go spray in here, and pulled into Peter's yard, Dylan's yard, and just curious, the guys who came here yesterday to start working and getting our pad ready. So just not sure 100% how they make it out, but figured I would just see. It appears, and they've got it dug down at least anyway. So that is where the pad is going to go. So that's fairly exciting. Nothing too astronomical done here yet, but they've got it scraped down, it appears. So hopefully they can get things straightened out. That looks a little bit crooked, in my opinion, but we will see what they've got lined up. I trust that they know what they're doing, but we haven't got it all 100% figured out here yet either. What we told them to do is use the stuff in the field. Oh yeah, no, they're fairly close. Bang on there. Why am I critiquing? They're doing exactly what I told them. This one to that one. Yep. We should be good. Sprayer should be good and ready to go here. So we will time to hop in and go for a ride. Kill some more weeds. Hey. set to ready. So we're going to start the field off by doing a loop around this field. This is our biggest field on the farm. It is 460-ish acres, let's say. So here we go. So the field I've been spraying, has had an awful lot of water on it, and as you can see right here in this big green area, there's weeds coming through and stuff. That's what we're desiccating here as well. A lot of millet, that kind of weed is what's coming. There is some delayed wheat in there also, but by the time it's actually ready, it's going to be too late, and the rest of it's going to be good. So that's why we're desiccating the field. That being said, as I've been spraying here today, like this field, it's a 460 acre field, and I would venture to guess that when we had that big rain back in June, and the wheat was, I'm trying to think whether the wheat was up. Yeah, it was up already. There was probably 300 acres that was underwater. So this field was wet, and it's a mile-long field. The highway is right there. If we were closer to it, you'd see the vehicles going by. But from the water, and that's the high spot of the field, the low spot is behind me, and there was water stretched right from the highway, the full mile long, running across the field all the way to the other mile road. So it was really, really wet. That being said, now when I'm going across it, this field has surprised us. We've had the perfect weather for it, and yes, there's holes that are zeros. 100%. I'm not stupid, I'm not blind. They are there, but the rest of it is far more wheat here than I would have expected, considering all the stress that was on. Is it going to be a bumper crop? No. Is it a complete disaster? I definitely is not that either, because more than half of this field is really, really good. So it'll be interesting to see. I'm going to guess we're still going to end up with an average to above average yield on this field, which, if you would have seen this field earlier on in the year, it was awful. This spot right here, I think it was about a month ago, was the first time since that big rain that it has not had water on it. You can see it when I was having to spray with herbicides here. It was so wet that it tracked, but I couldn't even spray through that because it was probably 2 feet deep water in there. So for the first time, basically all summer, well, it's been about a month now that it has not had water in that hole. So that's just goes to show you how wet this field was.
Alright, we're heading out. I'm going to try swathing. Might be a tad on the early side, but we're going to see how it works. My goal is to finish this field today. That shouldn't be a problem, barring breakdowns and how it cuts. But yeah, my goal is to finish this field today, and then we're down to 80 acres. If I can keep going in that next field, that'd be awesome. But tomorrow they're calling for a day of, it's supposed to be a lot windier, which will be good for thrashing. So hopefully later today and tomorrow we can have a good day. Again, they're calling for more rain. So just when the crop starts to get dry enough to combine, more rain. So hopefully we don't get much and we can keep on hammering on, but if not, it is what it is. One job at a time, we'll see if we can get this done. I've come to an area here where there's quite a bit of green, and it's a big enough area that I've actually decided I'm going to cut it out, and we'll come back and swath that another day. If I swath it, basically it's just a waste because the heads are very green and they won't amount to anything. So we'll cut it out and come back another day and swath. Not too many acres, but enough to make it worth it. So everything else has been going pretty good. I've been finding less flat spots, so I've been able to make some good ground. The sun is out, the humidity's down, makes the cutting go a lot nicer.
Okay, so I'm on my last pass of spraying here, my desiccating week. For today, it was a good distraction today, spraying. Yes, I'd rather be combining, but after the debacle called yesterday, it became pretty clear that we needed some sun, which we've had all day, and we needed some wind, which we've had a nice little breeze, but nothing major.
Well, it is just about supper time, and I'm on my last pass. I sure hope the next field's better than this, because the combine operators are going to hate me. I've definitely left my share of piles, and it's just how this field is. Right here it looks actually pretty good. It's not too flat, but all of a sudden I'll get areas that are just horrendous. So yeah, it's been fun. I have no idea what the next field will be like, so I guess I'm going to find out here in the next half hour, but hopefully if this stuff is flat for a reason, that means there's lots there. That's what I'm hoping for, but it's sure going to be miserable to combine, so yeah.